Hello, my collective. How's everyone doing? I hope everyone's well, everyone's having a wonderful time, and everyone's had a wonderful day today or about to have one wherever you are. Yeah, so here I am for the third time this week. So, yes, Divine, I'm doing it. I'm doing it as you told me to. In fact, I have a very important, that's a personal download, so I'll share that later if you have the time. I have a very important download for someone here today. Now, and this was a much older download really, and I remember that I'd never ever covered it. There was a time in fact, there are times even today, but nowadays I still write it down or something. I started to do that quite honestly. Once I used to get so many downloads, and it used to get you can only remember so many. You know what I mean? So I would just miss one or two every now and then. I'm talking about earlier days. So this is an older download that I was given again today. All right. So, and I remember distinctly why I was given this. So I think there's someone's energy. At that time, it was probably my energy, but I was given this message today for someone in my collective. I know this is not for me. I know that absolutely clearly. But since I was given this again, I knew that somebody in the collective needs to hear this. Okay, so the download was, there's this, I'm sure you've seen this movie National Treasure. If you haven't, you must. It's a great watch, by the way. And I think it's come. I think they made a sequel of it as well. I think there are two, and both of them are smashing. But especially the first one is absolutely smashing. It's got Nicolas Cage in it, and it talks about American history and how it's basically about Nicolas Cage, who's what do you call these, treasure hunter? Yeah, that's the term, treasure hunter, right? He's looking for a treasure, an American treasure that has been, he's chasing an American treasure that was with the Masons, and he finds it eventually. But the story is about his journey, how nobody believes him. There were so many people who came in before him, who were looking for this treasure, but they all gave up. Okay, before I forget again, let me light up the candles. I just remembered again. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's why I was stopped. Sorry. I'm so sorry. Hang on a second, collective. Okay, both are candles for Archangel Raphael and Archangel Michael. Let me get a sip of water as well. 1 second. So if you haven't really watched this movie, if you have the time right now, while having my sip, how about you look online? National Treasure is a movie. Nicolas Cage, I told you, is a main actor. Again, if you haven't seen it, you've missed something. It's a great watch, good entertainment. Alright, so Archangel Michael, please protect this reading while I give out my message. Oh my god, I was perfectly okay. Alright, here I go again. I'm trying again. Imagine this was a major download at the time, and I somehow just left it out of my readings, and I know I did not cover it. And now today when I'm trying to give it out again, it's just... Okay, anyways, okay, I'll go slower. Alright, so again, the story is, there were a lot of people who came before him also. The main protagonist, they came before him, but they were not able to find this treasure. Get this, very wonderfully guarded. There's a secret society that guards this treasure. There are people who protect it, and it's it's an American treasure. It's not just some treasure, it's like the treasure. You know what I mean? So, and the bottom line was, a lot of people came before Nicolas Cage. I'll just call him Nicolas Cage. I don't remember the name of the character really that he played, but a lot of people came before him, even his father. That role has been played by Jolie's dad. Yeah, what's his dad's name? What's her dad's name? I don't know. Sorry, I don't know. Okay, I'm forgetting it now. But anyways, Angelina Jolie's dad. All right. So he plays Nicolas Cage's dad. I need to go slow. All right, so he had dedicated his life to finding this treasure, and he was not able to find it. A lot of people did that. Many came, and many just gave up. They were not able to find it. Their lives were destroyed because they like dedicated themselves to just finding the treasure, and eventually, because of that passion and this obsession, they in fact almost like lost their personal lives. And they were like so they paid a price, basically, I mean to say they paid a price for just looking for this treasure. Now Nicolas Cage also like almost like gets into jail, like he had to commit crimes, this, that, and the other. But eventually he keeps on going. The main problem here was like you would be given one clue, and then the next and the next and the next and the next, and these are all riddles, like clues, right? Like you would have seen these movies. So it's basically you keep going, and after a point a person kind of like gives up. Everybody before him gave up. They could not find it, and it was like, oh my god, we're just probably chasing a ghost. There isn't a treasure after all. It's just probably a riddle that has just been put there to it's just a fake make believe something. It's probably doesn't exist. The treasure has been taken long ago. So the Americans believe the British took it, and probably it doesn't even exist anymore. There is no treasure anymore. Maybe it was at a particular time of at some time in the past, but it doesn't exist. So all of that, I'm just telling you this just because I want to create that build up, that I want to build it up because Nicolas Cage was the only one who does not give up. Right, he keeps going and going. Even his father tells him there's a stage that comes, and like he finds an impossible clue and solves that riddle, and then he's like forwarded to another clue. So his father says, you know what, this is what happened in my life also. I almost gave up. I just gave up my life just for this, because there's always one clue, then the next and the next and the next, and there's never this treasure. There's no treasure really. It's just clue after clue after clue. All right, but Nicolas Cage believes it from the inside. It's his faith. No, I know there is a treasure and I will find it. So that's the message for you, collective. So there's a lot of people. There's someone in my collective. I know it's been given for someone specific. Let me just say that. May it resonate only with probably one, or may be with more. I do not know. But this message I was given again to like forward it to someone in particular. You need to hear this. That if you're getting bogged down by test after test after test after test after test, like spiritual tests, don't be. It's not like there is a treasure at the end of it. There's a rainbow at the end of it. Do not worry. Don't worry about it. These are tests they're supposed to build up your character. They're supposed to build you up. And these changes that divine is making in you, they don't get made by just one tiny change in, let's say, location, or these are like mindset changes. That divine is trying to change your programming, your inner conditioning. All right, so this takes a while, and when I'm talking about programming, I'm talking about your past life programming as well. All right, so whatever we carry in today's life, like your present life, whatever you're carrying, my collective, you're carrying it from generations, not only the generations of this life, you're carrying it from generations of your past life as well. All right, so whatever you are, you're an amalgamation of what you were in your past lives, what all you have been in your past lives. Now, a lot of it is bad, a lot of it is good, right? So there's a lot of it that you're correcting. When your spiritual awakening happens, that all of that is corrected. Okay, so for some it is, for everybody it is very difficult. Let's just establish that it is difficult, very, 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 very difficult for everyone. But for someone in particular, maybe your conditioning was such, or is that you're carrying right now in this present life. The divine is trying to just mold you, correct you, so that when that gift is given to you, when that treasure is given to you, you're ready for it. So there is no need for you to I can understand. I've been there myself. That's why I know this was given to me way earlier when I was going through it. I could also be, oh my god, this, another thing, after the other, this, after the other, that test, this. It was like literally just test after test. challenge after challenge, obstacle after obstacle, and I still go through them. But now I'm a pro at it. I know I'm at a very good level now. You're probably at those earlier stages, and I've been sent here today, my collective, whoever you are, I've been here, sent here to tell you that please don't be discouraged or at all, nothing. You don't have to be discouraged. Just keep going. Just, collect yourself and just keep going. You will find strength if you just ask for it. If you ask the divine, all I do is, trust me, I go through this channel, all I do is like hold my hands, tell the divine to give me the strength, and like that, I mean it. Just ask for, request the divine to give you strength. It works for me and it'll work for you as well. Just ask for it, and the support, the love, the light, the strength that you need, even physically, will be given to you. If you think that, oh my god, you're too tired, you're too like, this has just been too much, oh my gosh, this and that, just ask for it. Just ask the divine that you need this. You need to be able to do this. That's it. You'll be given. I promise you that. I am promising you, guaranteeing you that. Alright, so don't be bogged down by it. Don't be at all. There is a treasure. But if you've been, it gets only sweeter, trust me, the journey becomes much more richer. And you'll see why. I know it's a very cliche thing to say, oh my god, you'll see that all made sense. Trust me, you will see that it all made sense. Sometimes we are not given the keys to the kingdom until we are ready to really take on responsibilities. So divine is just probably just molding you. And it's probably trying to kind of see all those unneeded things from your life. There are a lot of probably people, places, things, conditioning, patterns, habits, addictions that have to go away. And obviously all of that cannot go away in one day. You have to work for it. Or else you'll be given challenges, you'll be given solutions, you'll be given, all of that will be given to you, and but you have to execute it. Divine's right there with you, sitting right next to you, and will hold your hand if you want it to be so. But you are the one who has to take those actions. You have to make those calls, right? So they're just trying to strengthen you, make you stronger than ever. Every challenge is like making you, it's another brick in your fort kinds, all right? It is. So don't be discouraged by the number of challenges, or don't think, trust me, I guarantee you that there's the treasure at the end of it. It's just those many, and yes, Mr. Malhotra is here. This is a ritual, it's tradition. Welcome. Would you like to say hello? Yeah. Tradition now. No matter how much you try to ignore him, is always here. Anyways, so trust me, I'm telling you for a fact, it goes by my personal experience, that all you have to do, just keep going. And just tell yourself, another day, another challenge, okay, I accept it. I take that as a challenge, divine. And take it as a challenge. And I'm, again, at the cost of repeating myself, I'm guaranteeing you that, that you will be there. You will be at your destination. Maybe it's just much more bigger. Your purpose is way more bigger than maybe what other people are doing. Don't compare your journey. I know it's easier said than done. I have also done that in the past. You're comparing your journey with the other people. You're like, I would think, oh my god, this person was able to do that at this age, and now I'm like, oh my god, do I have enough time? And the moment that would crop in my head, I will get a download from the divine telling me that it won't matter. Don't worry. To an extent, I was given once, divine was joking with me, and they were telling me, your age is frozen now. No worry, you don't have to no amount of worrying or anything would change that. Your age is frozen, you don't worry, we'll give it to you when it's divine time. You will get it then. Alright? So it's almost like you, I'm just giving you examples from my life because I know I've been there. I've literally been there, and there were days I would be like, oh my god, this is so much, this divine this and divine that, and those are my early days, but trust me, and the more, so you have to understand that it's a challenge. The moment you identify it as that spiritual test, it becomes easier. That's my way of looking at it, collective. All right, if at all you feel, oh my god, this is too much, why are there so many people coming up to, just look at it like a challenge. That's what fires me from the inside. You challenge me, it's like you literally awakening the beast, be it my competitor or be it divine. It's like awakening the beast inside me. I was like, I got it. I got it. You know what I mean? So it's almost like see what works for you. I know this works for me. The moment you know it's a spiritual challenge and it's for your essential, you'll know what it is. And I'm assuring you'll be able to do much better. Just identify it, tag it, subject line it, punch it on the wall saying, okay, fine. I see what it is. This is what I'm expected to do, and in fact, if you ask divine what exactly is needed from you. What is it that they are testing? So most of your tests, I'm assuming at whatever initial stages that you are in, you'll be told what the test is. All right, it's almost like going through an open book test, wherein you know what you'll be told that this is the answer we are looking for. All you have to do is to, in the initial stages, you just have to know that what the answer. Just agree with it. Getting what I'm saying? I don't know if I was able to articulate that well or not, but it's literally like ask the divine what is expected of you, and divine will say, okay, I would like you to do this. I would like you to change your perspective and look at it this way and do this. And one of those hardest things, it'll be like something like, okay, kind of like, for example, the divine might ask you to forgive your enemy. Like actually forgive. It sounds simple, but it's extremely difficult thing to do, right? In the beginning at least, right? So what do? Ask divine, what would you like me to do? How do I get about it? Like you're telling me to forgive my enemy, but how do I forgive my enemy? They have done this to me, they have done that to me. So just ask divine, what should my steps be? And I am guaranteeing you that they will give you step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, step 5, step 6. Literally they will tell you that. Only have to follow those steps and ta-dum. The test is only difficult when you're like, it's like when now at the stage I am in, I'm not even told that's a test. It's like a test, and after that I'm told, oh, you passed. That's how it's going to be. That's much more tougher, right? Isn't it? At your stage, you're still being told at the initial stage that this is a test, and this is, you ask, they will tell you what is expected of you, but you don't know the steps, so you only have to ask for those steps. All right? So there is a treasure. Don't be discouraged. And yes, there are millions of tests. I won't deny that. Yeah, there's like one after the other, after the other, after the other, after the other, and there are like 4 or 5 happening simultaneously. So it becomes even tougher, and you already have like, and these are spiritual tests. These are like something that you can study for and just go and like, oh my god, I did this. I just have to revise my curriculum, and that's it. It's not. Of course, it's much more tough. Of course it is. But then you'll be given those tough duties, with immense responsibilities also later, right? So you have to be knowing of these things. You have to know, right? So how do you get to know? How does it become your DNA? How does it become your automated response? You have to change yourself from the inside. How does that change happen? That change only happens with these tests. And you will flunk a 2, 1 or 2 in between. Yes, you will. Divine will be like, this was great, your effort was great, but it was not what we wanted. The outcome is not what we had hoped for. So here's another one. Until you pass that, there could be certain stages in your journey also wherein you take more time than expected. It could be. But then there'll be certain other parts in your journey where you'll be like ascending like done, and you'll be like, divine will be like, oh, you surprised me. You know what I mean? So just don't be, everything is happening in divine timing, so don't be bogged down by this. But wow, this was so long ago. I think this national treasure message was like at least about an year ago or more, I don't know. And I remember this, like, I don't know why I did not cover it. Maybe, again, like I just said, maybe I had like too many messages and I forgot to cover this one. But if I did not cover it, then it was a reason. It was probably not for the collective. It was literally for just me at the time. And now it is for someone in the collective. Someone really who needs to hear this. So I can guarantee you by my own experience that yes, those tests will end, but yes, there are lots of tests in between. And again, it depends upon how quickly you ascend, how much you evolve, how much you transform, how much inner work that you really do, how strong is your faith. Alright, no matter what happens in your life, collective, do not let go of the faith. And the moment I said faith, I know for a second, okay, yeah, I know, okay, you don't have to worry about it, but now I know somebody was, something sent towards me. Anyways, thank you, Archangel Michael, thank you, Divine. Okay, so anyways, so this was your message. This is extremely important. We'll do tarot. I just did a shuffle. I just want to clear the energy, and the energy was beautiful, bro. It was like all a lot of things. Oh, just like this. There was this. Oh, so, see, something was sent my way, and I was literally talking about faith, divine. So whoever sent it at the worst time possible. All right. So I think literally went back. It tried to come towards me. It went back, and it's not going to hit the person who sent it to me. All right, and I know when I was shuffling the cards, there was this card of black magic, or that I say dark energies, black, let's go, not call it black magic per se, but dark ill intention energy that was reversed. And it was like, so it literally just happened. Something that was sent to me, that the energy that I picked up, it literally, I know something was sent to me just now, and my aura just ricocheted. The divine, my angels surrounding me just sent it back to whoever it is. Enjoy. Okay, let's just very quickly just do the cards, right? Okay, great. The Hermit energy, wonderful. Inner work. Oh my God, isn't this what we just talked about? Hermit, inner work. Inner work. You have to look inside, reflect. All right, that conditioning. So you don't be bogged down by the number of tests. Don't be bogged down how much time it is taking you. So if you think it's taking you very long, yes, it's going to take very long. It does. That's how it is. It is not. It's not an online course. All right. So it's not you just they're like not like a test which has like 100 MCQs and you just there's an hour available and you just do whatever and just come out. No, there's a lot of work involved. This is inner work. This is not a joke. All right. So don't get bogged down by it. Just keep going. Take it one test at a time. Focus fully on it. And like I said, I'm giving you this great tip. Literally ask Divine. Just connect with Divine and ask how should I get about it? And you will get it 100%. You will get the steps. That'll make it much easier, isn't it? Right? When you're given the answer. All you have to do is just mark on that. That's it. But you have to do it. Like you are required to do it. And then Divine will test you whether the answer you gave was that an honest answer or not. Trust me, that'll also happen. Alright? So Hermit, this is literally, the Hermit card is your inner work, reflection, your inner conditioning, your programming, you're looking inwards. Alright? And one of those best ways is to like literally meditate and speak to Divine. Speak to gods. Literally the energy we just talked about. Thank you, Divine. You're so sweet. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you 1000 times. Thank you, Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael. We're eternally grateful and thankful to you. Thank you 1000 times. Thank you. We love you. Thank you. Alright, let's just see. Okay, I don't want to make a very long. I keep saying that though. Alright. Okay, too many cards, but I will tell you which ones are like beautiful. I see the Sun card here and I see Divine just blessing you. See the treasure? Divine. Thank you. See the treasure here. The national treasure. Literally the treasure here. Divine giving away the treasure. Divine is promising you if you do this, I will give you that. Oh my God. Thank you, Divine. See how it works? See? Divine saying, you do this, sweetheart. You do this work. You change yourself from the inside. Change your programming. Change all that your generations have been carrying. Change it. Stop, break the curses. And when I say curse, I don't mean sharps, okay? But it's when we say a generational curse breaker. Who is a generational curse breaker? A generational curse breaker who just stops a particular pattern in the family. Let's say there's a pattern in the family where women are not respected. Let's say, for instance, I'm just giving you a random example, alright? Let's say there's a pattern in the family where women are not respected. Or where, let's say, let's just take this example. It's a very easy one to understand, like for everybody, right? You will be, when you're a generational curse breaker is one, you're the one who's stops that. You're the generation, you're the person in that generation who stops it from happening to yourself and to anyone else after you, or any coming generations. That's the generational curse breaker. Most people don't even realize that there are patterns in their family that's been happening for generations and generations and generations and generations. And how it started, it also must have started in whoever their ancestors are in their past lives. So you've been carrying that trauma in your blood and your DNA ever since. And the chosen one in a family is the one who breaks that pattern. And it's the most difficult thing. You'll have everyone coming for you, everyone coming for you, but it's a pattern. It is what makes people comfortable, right? Where people, what I say, humans are like, what is like force of habit, like, isn't it almost like force of habit? Like there's a pattern in the family that, oh, we have been doing this is how we treat people, we love girls or we don't love girls, or we, you know what I'm saying. I'm not getting any better example right now, but I think this was the easiest one, like where any families where girls are not respected. All right, so you might be that person who would break that curse, who breaks that pattern. You're the generational curse breaker. Or maybe there's a pattern in your family where there's not loyal relationships. Like all the marriages have been like very fluff, very fake, very not loyal, it lacks love and respect. That has been the pattern in your family, and you become the person who brings love and light to the family and stop it from going any further in your family line, in your bloodline. That's the generational curse breaker. All right, let's say there's a curse. Again, I'm using this word curse not like a shrub. You getting a feel of what I'm saying, right, collective? So it is like, let's say there's a pattern in your family, has been pattern in your, since from your ancestors, there's been a pattern about you, like for poverty. Let's say people even earn money but they lose it. Let's say there's been a pattern of poverty in them, not poverty, but you know what I'm saying, like even if someone earns a lot of wealth, they somehow lose it. That's again like you would be that first billionaire in your family, collective, who would be able to not just would earn that fortune, keep that fortune, and actually like you would thrive in it. You'll multiply that fortune and pass it along to your coming generations, who will also not lose it. That's a curse breaker. So you are doing that curse breaker thing. It's not easy to imagine those patterns that you have like literally inherited. They're not easy, and most people don't even realize that they're acting out of a pattern. They don't realize it. It takes a spiritual awakening for you to see, OMG, has this been running in our family ever since? And why have I been chosen to break that curse? Why have I been chosen to do it? Why? Because you're the strongest. You're the one that the ancestors chose. Ancestors choose the person who breaks the curses. So like I would say in my journey, I'm the one my ancestors chose to break all of that, to break the pattern, to break the chain, to make the change. So just like me, in your journey, you're the one. So if you're going through all those trials and tribulations, know that your ancestors are backing you, and if they showed faith in you, then you are the one. You getting my point? You are the one. They chose you. All right? The ancestors are equivalent to divine. Right? When we say our prayers, make sure that you say a short thank you to your ancestors as well. Just like you say to the divine. I do that, so I'm just sharing that with you. Do that. Just thank your ancestors who've always been along. Like they're the ones who chose. Like in my line, they might have said, "Oh, this girl, we choose her. She's the strongest that in our bloodline yet. So we want her to do this. Only she can do it." Getting a point? So you are the one who's been chosen for this job. It's a difficult job. Yes, collective. And I can tell you by my own experience, I'm with you on it. Don't give up. It can get difficult, and where you are, from what I can see, it could get a little tricky at times, but you just have to keep faith. Just take one day at a time and say, okay, great. Today was, let's say today Friday. Great. I did my day well. I'll take Saturday, then Sunday. Take one day at a time. And again, tip, very important tip that I've already given you, repeated it twice, thrice already, but ask the divine for steps. That divine, you want this outcome, what would you like me to do? They'll give you the answer. And you just have to do that. Okay? So this, if you do this, the very important work that your ancestors, your bloodline has chosen you to do, the divinity has chosen you to do, divine will give you that treasure. The treasure here. Look at that. Look at that. So sweet, and I love them. I love them so much. They like literally, see, they validate me there and then. All right. And the other cards that came out were, see, I told you sun card. The sun is out. So divine is literally shining a light. Look at that. Here, when it's happening, there is light where you have to do the inner work, right? You are shining this light on yourself. You're looking at yourself with that light. What is wrong with me? What am I doing wrong? What is it? Why am I thinking this way? Why do I think this way? What is my, what are my issues? What are my problems here? Okay, let's not sugarcoat shit. What is it that is lacking in me? Why do I make this mistake over and over? Why does this happen in my life? You have to take accountability. You have to look at yourself with this light. This is you shining the light. If you do this, of course this will come. Divine is promising you this. There is treasure. They're promising you the treasure. Alright? And then the entire divinity will shine light on you. Entire divinity will shine light on you. But you have to first find light yourself. Chosen ones, we are the light of the world. We are the salt of the earth. We are the light in this world. That's why, our light irritates, these demons so much. And people come at us like, we just want to, I hate her. They won't even know why they hate us, but they just hate us because the demons, and we just irritate their demons basically. You getting my point? Hang on. Okay, what else? There were two more cards that came with the sun card. Hang on. The Hanged Man, but the Hanged Man in reverse. So see, if you see the Hanged Man in reverse, you see this person with the halo, right? He's upright. This is the Hanged Man in the upright. The card in upright is like this, where the person is hanged upside down. Once all this happens, you'll be a guru. Look at you, a spiritual guru. You'll have this aura. You'll have this. In fact, I was literally reading about auras today. And they were telling, oh, what was that about? Somebody, in fact, not reading. What is that? Mind Valley Initiative. Yeah, he was talking about how a leaf. Okay, I'm sure you would have come across this. This Mind Valley. It's a program, right? It talks about intuitives and how it basically has spirituality combined with science, and they're researching on spirituality, whatever all that beliefs that are in our Vedas and our Puranas. We talk about yoga, all of that beliefs they're like trying to scientifically study them. All right, Mind Valley, just research about it. It's a beautiful initiative, and they have a beautiful website also. Look for it. And you can sign up for it if you feel intuitive. If you're a chosen one, of course, go sign up for it also. This guy, I'm forgetting his name, the Indian guy with an American accent. So he was talking about auras today, aura of a leaf. The ad talked about aura of a leaf. That when it's plucked from the tree, it still has that energy field around it that can be detected scientifically. So if it's on a tree, there's an energy field around it. When it's plucked from a tree, even then it has an energy field around it for about 2 to 3 minutes for some time. So this is that energy field. That's what it reminded me of. Literally today I was reading about it. So here's that energy field around you. This is what will happen. Let me show you the coincidence, the synchronicity rather. Right? You want to call it a coincidence or a synchronicity, whichever way. You're a believer, you're a chosen one, you'll see what I'm talking about. You see this aura, right? You see the shape of the sun here, right? You see the pentacles, right? You see them, right? The moment you do this inner work, you have to light up this light yourself. This is you lighting up. This is you. Divine can wake you up, but you have to do the inner work. You have to agree to do it. I know a lot of people who don't want to do it. They were like, I will do it when I'm like 40, 50. I'm going to enjoy my life right now. So this is not that. This is the difficult bit, and that's what you're doing right now. So congratulations, collective. You're doing the difficult bit, the most difficult bit, where you have to be the light to yourself. Nobody would support you. You have us, our chosen brothers and sisters, and again something has been sent to me right now. Archangel Michael, please protect me as I give out this message. So it really is going to mean a lot to someone who it is for. Alright, so yeah, repelled right away. So you have to be the light to yourself, and like I said, nobody would support you. Collective, if you're going through that, you already know what I'm talking about. Everybody would come for you, everybody would misunderstand you. You utter one word out of your mouth, it will be misunderstood. Even if you don't say anything, you will be misunderstood. You'll be going through a pattern where everybody would come for you. That is when you have to be a light to yourself. Nobody else would support you. That is what you're going through right now, isn't it? And that's what makes it difficult. But trust me, we all are here for you. We all brothers and sisters, all our 144,000 brothers and sisters. Of course, divine is with you. But this bit you're literally, these are your steps. This is what you have to do. Alright? Once you do this difficult bit, all of that comes as like literally divine showing you love and light here. Or look at that synchronicity. Everything will come to you. All the pentacles, all the love and light of this world, all the wisdom of this world. Suddenly you will be like, people will be like, how did she know all this? Where did all this knowledge come from? How come? How does she get this understanding? He or she, whoever. Like since being a woman, I'm talking about from a woman's perspective, how people would be thinking about me. Alright, so for you, take it as it resonates. Alright, people might literally, once you go through this stage, trust me, when you're on this inverted hangman stage, after you have done this, after you reach this stage, you will literally be full of wisdom. You will be able to see things a mile away. You will be able to crack the codes. You will be able to read people's mind. You will be able to like beat them at their own game. If they were playing any games with you, they will. Otherwise, it's not required. I do not know what your purpose is. Whether your purpose is to fight for truth, whether your purpose is to help generation. What is your purpose? It depends. I'm not going to like put anything in your mind. Your purpose is your purpose, and that is between you and your divine. Your connection, your relationship with the divine. It has got nothing to do with me. I'm here to help you and support you. Alright, so that's why I don't want to put anything in your mind. But whatever it is going to be, you'll have all the wisdom that you need. Much before, like it would be more than what, like 5,000 people's, worth of energy, light. You would have that in just, like, you could just unravel all those mysteries in just like 1 second. It's literally that much. Alright, then I have the Four of Wands, but this, I don't know whether it came in reverse. Four of Wands reverse. So there is, this, I will just check on this energy. Why is the Four of Wands in reverse? But, now 1 second. Let me just, otherwise we have, these are too many cards that are flipping over. Divine, what else? Why is the Four of Wands in reverse, Divine? Four of Wands in reverse, okay. Oh, okay. So this, I get it. Okay, yes, I get it. I get it, Divine, thank you. Your Four of Wands in reverse, like you will have, like I just told you, this journey is alone. So Four of Wands is a card, I put it back here. Four of Wands is a card that talks about happy family, companionship, and where is it? Here it is. Alright, it came in reverse. Okay, otherwise look at the card. It talks about companionship, happy times, beautiful home, prosperity, abundance. So this journey that you're taking, initially it would be literally this, like I literally told you, you'll be alone in this. There'll be no one with you. No one with you. You on your own. You'll suddenly find even like there's not one person who'd support you. Not one person. And even if people who come to see you think might support you, they'll backstab you. Out of no reason. People will just keep on backstabbing you. They will talk ill of you. They would go out of their way to come at you. People who don't know you will be attacking you. All of those instances. Like you will be alone. So there's no companionship. You are doing this alone. Alright? This would be a very, I wouldn't say it's a lonely journey because I literally, trust me, collective, and literally it's coming from my heart space, and I'm telling you, hand to God, I'm telling you, hand to God on my spiritual journey. Literally, I'm telling you, had I not been put into isolation, literally by divine or by my karmics or whatever, I would not have gathered all of this wisdom. What you need is that peace, and you need to be in a corner with yourself to be able to do this. You cannot do this with 15,000 people around you. You cannot do this as a popular person. No. You have to be left alone in a way, and otherwise life would not leave you alone, if you know what I mean. They have to literally just leave you alone. And my karmics were literally thinking they are doing something great by putting me in a corner or something, by isolating me or something in a way. I would not have gathered all this wisdom had I not been put in a corner, if you know what I mean. It's literally me being put there, and divine kept on telling me, you trust me. Do you not trust me? Trust me, this is good for you, trust me. So it took me a little while. When I said divine, literally it took me one day to understand. When the first time I started learning things, I go, oh my God, I would not have been able to learn all this had I had these many people around me. Had I been talking to so many people, I would not have had this focus time, this alignment with divine, had I been around so many people. You'll see a lot of people who are around a lot of people are not that wise really. They might be popular, but they're not that wise. They may be cunning for a little bit to a certain extent, but they're not wise. They don't have earthly wisdom. Anybody who's even a spiritual guru or something, who talks to a lot of thousands of people at one time, eventually goes into meditation to clear all that energy, if you know what I mean. So this is going to be has to be lonely for you. In a sense, not lonely. Let me rephrase that, collective. It has to be alone. You need your alone time. And I treasure my alone time. Even today, if I have someone talking too much to me, I have to ask them and for forgiveness that pardon me, but I need to be in my own energy. I just have to be, because otherwise I think I feel, that's how I feel, that I've stopped learning. If there are too many people talking to me, I'm like, oh my God, have I? Maybe I did not learn anything today because I wasn't able to spend time with the divine inside me. Alright? So for you to be here, this has to be inverted. You have to do this alone. You have to do this alone. And there'll be most challenges, at least in the beginning stages. In fact, I would say most challenges until almost towards the end would be your alone challenges, not lonely. I'm sorry if I used that word earlier. What I mean was alone challenges, you one party challenge, as in you against the world kind of a challenge, because eventually the divine responsibilities given to you would be of that magnitude that you'll have to literally stand up for perhaps a collective group of people just by yourself. You'll be doing the fight. You will be the warrior. To be that spiritual warrior, you need to be able to at least how do you prep for being a spiritual warrior for the collective? How do you do that? You do that by standing up for yourself first, right? You understand this, you're being prepped for a much bigger cause, much bigger mission. Alright, so yes, it has to be alone. Unfortunately or fortunately, I would say fortunately, I literally just told you, and hand to God for that. Trust me, I've learned more in that isolation that I had probably learned all my life up till then. You know what I mean? So let's call it a period of 1 year, complete isolation focused learning. I learned more than I had learned in whatever number of years in my life up till then. Seriously, or probably more, way more than, way more. Many times more. Take that. So you need this. You don't need people around you, and especially not a companion. No. That would just take your focus away. Alright? Divine, oh my gosh, Divine, this got wow, this was amazing. Okay, this is another card. Okay. There you go. 8 of Swords in reverse. So this is what you had expected. So this is what that, when you're not awake, when you're asleep in the spiritual terms, when you're asleep, this is how you are. We're in this matrix where we are blindfolded, our arms are tied, we are literally ruled by these swords, what people, perception, society builds around us. All right, this is how we live our lives. We literally live it like this. You are like this. You're spiritually awakened. You've broken these shackles. There are no blindfold. You can see things. You are free. You're liberated. In fact, a lot of people around you, collective, a lot of people around you take this energy. Like, you look more freer than other people. Like, free in the sense, like, you have that liberated vibe. You're free. You're somehow like free, liberated. You don't have any shackles. People might think your life is way prettier than theirs. Like, you seem free. You look like a free bird. Are you getting what I'm saying? I'm 100% sure people around you pick up on that energy, because you really are, because you're spiritually free. You're not in the matrix anymore. You broke the matrix. This is the matrix for everybody else, and they can feel it, that this person is different. It's somehow that it's almost like you have cracked a code, and it's happening. You might be at this stage right now, and you'll always be at this stage. Everybody is at this stage. Even our gurus, ascended masters are always. So this stage is a constant, but even in the initial part of when you're like initiated into this stage, all right. So I'm sure right now also people can feel that free energy, that freedom around you, that freedom in your aura. It's something that they feel, oh my God, this person is like completely self-dependent. That's what you give off, like self-dependent, independent, free-spirited, that kind of vibe. Because you are. They can feel it. Even though they are in the matrix, but they can feel something different about you. They can feel that you've broken it. You're out of the matrix. You come and go as you please, rather. We'll take one more card, collective. One. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, I do not know which way it just twisted 2 times. So it is the 9 of Swords, but I'm going to put it back because I don't know, it just twisted on I'm sitting right here like this. So I'm going to take it again. Divine, if it is to come, it'll come again. Don't worry. Divine, just please guide us. Okay. Let it pop. It was the 8 of Wands, but it popped out but did not come out. So somebody's been trying to give you, you are feeling, okay, that's the card. You're feeling, but see, the Ace of Pentacles, you're going to be rewarded. Divine is promising you rewards. You might be feeling tired right now. That's what the card is. Like, I'll see if I can find it right now. It popped out, it didn't come out, but you know which card I'm talking about. There's a man that's standing with a wand in his hand, is like literally standing with, it's support, and it looks tired and battered and tattered. That's how you're feeling. If you are feeling like that, collective, trust me, you will soon learn alchemy, and when these things are sent to you, you'll be able to gobble them up, eat them up for breakfast, and just be like, an even more refreshed person. You will be able to take these challenges and take the negative energy and alchemize into something positive. I don't know how else to put it, but you learn alchemy. This will be given to you. This power will be given to you. All right, something wanted to flow out but went back in. Want to peep? Let's peep. See, the Knight of Swords. I told you that came out, but it'll come out again if it wants to. It came out but went back in. So this is what is being given to you, but Divine's not accepting it 2 times. It just happened. Thank you, Divine. Literally, it came. It just did 2-3 somersaults. That's why I wasn't sure whether it was upright or not. I kept it back, and I told you right now. Told you on the camera that if it wants to come out, it'll come out again. It popped out and it just literally came out and went again. So this is what has been given to you. This is the energy I was talking about. This negative energy has been sent to you. All of these swords, this person, look at this person being like, oh my God, I can't handle this. I won't be able to handle this. The Divine is like literally sending it back. No, it's like Divine's like, no. Not my child. The Divine is supporting you in and out, and you'll soon learn to alchemize it. You will turn these 9 of Swords into the Ace of Swords. Alright, this will be like a divine gift, a boon to you. You'll be able to alchemize all this negative energy that they send to you. Alright, and turn it into something beautiful. Turn it into truth. Turn it into your power. That is the gift that I literally talked about. So if it is trying to come your way like this, like upright, Divine is going to turn it like this and make it into a boon, or going to send it back until you're ready. If you're not ready for it, see the card. If you're not ready to, Divine doesn't want this to come to you, it went right back into the deck, and I'm putting it back there. Because Divine doesn't want it out, it wants to come out. People want to send you that, but yes baby, कुछ कह रहे हो? फिर से आ गए डिस्टर्ब करने लोग बात. Okay, one last card. Okay, judgment, but also okay, but judgment came out in reverse. So let's just take this card. Let's just take clarity on that. Judgment in reverse, Divine. What? Oh, is that what you're feeling right now, collective? Okay, if you're feeling tired, that was the 8 of Wands. If you're feeling that 9 of Swords energy, oh my God, people are sending you a lot of negative energy and nobody supports you, nobody loves you. Yes, not right now. No one does. But your 144,000 brothers and sisters do. We all love you. Divinity does. Alright, don't worry about it. 33 crore Devi Devtas do. All the archangels, all the angels, the entire angelic army loves you. We are enough people. That's enough. Right now, yes, nobody else would love you. If you're feeling that judgment over your life, it is true. Alright. But know that you have just broken the matrix, so nobody's going to be happy. They are all stuck in there, so don't think that they would be happy about it. You're getting a point? Nobody's going to be happy about it. But you have to learn to take it with a pinch of salt. Just learn to live with it for now. I promised you, you will become immune to everybody's opinion about you. That is also probably a part of this judgment in reverse. A part of that is trying to teach you, trying to condition you not to seek validation from the external parties. Anybody who's just around you, it doesn't make a difference. If at all you need anybody's validation, is your own validation and the divine inside you. You only need to have validation from the divine and yourself, like I just said, which is literally you. Nobody else. So you might feel this judgment against you that everybody is against you. Yes, they are. That's how it goes. At least I would say yes, always. In fact, I quoted this instance from one of my questions from the divine. Literally, I did ask the divine that how much more and how long will this go on? How much hatred do I have to take on? And divine was like, you'll always be haters. You'll always be. If you have 100, 200 right now, wait till you have millions. I literally gave this. So if you're thinking this judgment in reverse, oh my God, why people will, people don't love me. Yes, they don't love you. Make peace with that. And that is what you're being taught here. You're being conditioned here not to give any heed to anybody, all these people validation things. You have to people pleaser jo personality hai na, divine is trying to break that and trying to give you something much more precious, which is your own validation, your own personality, your own self. If you pay heed to, what does this person think of me? What are those people think of me? I'll give you the answer why it has happened. You will mold your actions according to their likings. That's not a chosen one's thing. We are not some trendsetters. We are not here to, we are not YouTube influencers. We are here for spiritual work. You can only do that if you can stand on your own ground. You can dig your toes into the ground and stand for your truth. And how do you do that? You cannot do that with looking for people's validation. What? Remember, Jesus had 12 followers. You cannot be waiting for people to like you, or they will agree with me and then I will move on. No. People will never like you. Make peace with it. They will never like you. That's your answer. I'm sorry, it comes a little sternly, but I'm just want to cut to the chase. If you'll ever go round and round thinking, oh my God, one day people will like me. No, nobody will like you ever. You're on the spiritual journey, no one's going to like you. You're going to be, if you've been conditioned, if you were that people pleasing personality, you wanted everybody to be happy around you, you want everybody to be together. No, you cannot, then you cannot stand for truth. How you stand for truth? Everybody else lies. The entire world lies. They literally go around their lives based on lies and deception and conceiting stuff and all that. How are you going to be standing for truth then? Alright, so yes, judgment reverse. If you think that judgment is connected to your people pleasing personality, yes, it'll always be in reverse. Make peace with it. That's what divine is trying to like teach you. Trying to teach you, stand up for yourself, stand up alone against people, stand up, dig your toes, stand your ground. All right, that's what divine is trying to teach you here. If that's your question, that's why you're like battered, tattered, or like, oh my god. Yes, yes. Now one last card, divine. This is what I'm going to take out. See that. This the battered tatter I just said. This is the energy, the 8 of Wands energy that was earlier that popped out but didn't. I saw it and I talked about it, but the card hadn't like flown out or something. But here it is. If you're feeling judgment in reverse, I'm so tired. Yes, it will. You will be tired on certain days, my friend, my brother, my sister. Yes, you will be. That's how it is. Make peace with it. On certain days when you're tired, you're allowed to take rest, but you're not allowed to stop, as they say. Take rest, rejuvenate, recollect your energies, analyze your situation and move on. Take it as a day. Oh my god, how did I do this day? Oh, I did not do this. You will know when you have let down divine. If you have let down yourself, you have let down your mission, you will know on certain days, oh, I did not do this as I was expected to do. This is not a chosen one's way of doing things or whatever. You're still learning, right? Don't be too hard on yourself, but you'll know what when when you've come short of like what is expected of you. Alright, so on those days you'll feel battered, tired even more. You'll feel even more tired. Alright, and again, you're alone on this journey, so yes, it is going to be like this. It is, yes. Yes. So make peace with that. Okay, but it is all possible. You've seen so many people doing such brilliant things, and so many of us are, they say that there are a lot of people are called, but only few answer. So divine chooses, these are soul contracts. Divine chooses a lot of people to do a lot of soul missions, like this person will do this will do that. But then those people are tested. It's not like, acha, this chosen, okay, give this person this much money, that person will do this much. Give them this person to Flana Timka. No, it is, no. Give them this skill, no. If you're crafted for that role, for that, for the mission. So how does that crafting happens? How does this an old saying, right? How does like a sculptor sculpts, there's everything is like mushed first and then you're sculpted. So all of this is that process, and it's very painful. Yes, been there, I'm in that, I know it, I'm with you, I totally understand. But I also want you to know that certain facts that I also learned along my journey. You have to do this very, very difficult inner work, extremely difficult. This is the most difficult part that you're doing already right now. You just have to get past it. The initial stages, love and light, all divine is going to already promising you in the first stages that I'm going to give you this. I'm going to give you everything that you want. I'm going to shower you with love and light and wealth. All right. Sun is, you're going to be like in the spotlight, the world spotlight. You're going to be like literally be the most shiniest item. Let me call that. You will have all the wisdom in the world. All the wisdom in the world. You will have to do this alone. Yes. You have broken the matrix. Yes. Or you will be breaking it. Or you are actively breaking it right now. Judgment. Yes. No people. No love. Yes. Tattered. Yes. Always. Alright? So these are certain truth bombs for you. Alright? These are not easy things. What you're doing is not easy, my collective. It is not easy. So alright, so full marks to you for being on this journey. Most people, like I said, a lot of people are like, chosen. Only few people are called. So a lot of people like give up this journey in between. They just find it very difficult. They give up in the initial stages. In fact, they find it very difficult that they can't do this. But yeah, no, sorry, this is too much. You're asking me to reconstruct first, deconstruct my life, and then reconstruct my life. I'm not going to do that. You know what I mean? Most people say no. Like, not my thing. Sorry, divine. Like, whatever. That guy's chariot. Archangel Michael's here. We evoked him twice, right? To like protect this reading. And he did. Thank you, Archangel Michael. We love you very much. Thank you, Archangel Raphael. Thank you, my angels. Thank you, my divine team. Thank you, my ancestors. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you, Most High. Thank you, 1,000 times. Thank you. And thank you, my beautiful collective. I have your love and light as well. You do not know how you support me. You don't know it. But I get your love and light. I get your love and light, and we are all in this together. We are at different stages, but we are all in this together. All right. I also I'm actively learning from my other brethren. Just like you, I'm also learning actively. So just hold your fort. All right, just hold it. Just dig your toes in, and just say, I'm going to take this day today. I'm going to do well. All right, and then take one day at a time, one challenge at a time. You'll be able to cruise through. Don't worry about it. I promise you. All right. So with that beautiful message, collective, I'll take your leave. Thank you so much for listening to me. Thank you so much for being on this journey with me. I love you very much. Have a wonderful night. Bye bye.